This is a wonderful man. He's making a return to stand-up. Are you excited?
Yeah!
I'm excited. I want you to... who is there who would like to... My single lady, what's your name? Ange. Okay, you've got your hands... You're hiding behind your hands, my darling. That's lovely, because you've got your hands on display, which is something I need. What I'd like you to do... Not your hands, that's fine. You can do what you like with them. But right now, can I ask you to start a bit of applause? Yeah, oh my God, she's good! I picked the right one! Awesome, Ange. And can you have a bit of whooping, a bit of cheering? All of that stuff. Yeah, that's how we like it. And can you welcome to the stage, wonderful, our next act. This is, of course, the fabulous, it's Mark Horne!
Fucking hell, that was a bit abrupt. Anyway, I know you're all expecting Elvis to come on stage to that. But me and a cup of tea, because that's how fucking rock and roll I am. Hang on. I can't believe I just got a text, that's brilliant. Yeah, I know, I am such... It's just so disappointing, isn't it? I mean, you know, you expect an Elvis Presley, you get me, Noel Fielding's dad. I am such a disappointment. I know that because my mum told me so often. Her and all the other women I've ever shagged. What? It's their own fault. Imagine calling me Oedipus. Which is a joke wasted on most people at Kingston, isn't it? That's Greek mythology for you. Bit too fucking clever, obviously. Anyway, it's been a long time since I've done this. Actually, that's a bit like my sex life, to be honest. So I'm a bit nervous, and I am going to be very, very quick. Again, quite a lot like my sex life. But anyway, right, so what I'm going to do is I get a bit nervy on stage, so I'm going to be very, very brave tonight. And I'm going to get rid of the microphone stand. 2 reasons. 1, we look like the before and after pictures of Michael Jackson. And 2, standing in front of an audience going like that is not very good for my reputation, to be honest. So I'm going to go put the microphone stand at the back of the stage, and we require a bit of audience participation for this bit, right? Because I am quite nervous, and there is a chance that I am going to edge backwards towards the microphone stand. So if I do, I want you all to shout no at me. So maybe a bit of practice, right? So I'm going towards the microphone stand, so shout no. That's good. Basically, what I want you to imagine is that I've just told you that I'm going back to Cassie. Which is a private joke between me and about 487 of my Facebook friends. But if the microphone stand starts coming back towards me... No, stop it. If the microphone stand comes back towards me, then I would suggest that you need to stop drinking. So, anyway, thinking about Facebook, yeah? Facebook's quite a modern thing. It's been like 2 years, I was in America when Facebook started. But I think I might possibly be the only person in the world that has been dumped by Facebook. Not obviously by Facebook as a whole, that would be ridiculous. But one day I was there on my now ex-girlfriend's Facebook page, and it's got relationship status in a relationship with Mark Horne. Not words that you use very proudly, to be honest. And there's all these lovely photographs of us, and we look like a happy, magical couple, and it's all great. Then suddenly I look again, it's gone. No relationship status, single, no photographs. I'm thinking that's a bit rude, especially as I'm sat next to her on the sofa. It did make me think though, right? You know the Russian Revolution, you know, Lenin and Stalin and all that sort of stuff, yeah? You know, like, I never get this right, Lenin wrote Stalin wrote Lenin out of the history books. Wouldn't that have been a lot easier with Facebook? You just got to imagine the conversation where somebody goes, Comrade Stalin, because that's obviously how Russian people speak in my world. Comrade Stalin, what are you doing? Because obviously he's a bit German as well in the middle. Comrade Stalin, what are you doing? Stalin turns around and goes, I'm just de-tagging that bitch of Lenin. It would have been a load easier. There is one thing more embarrassing though than being dumped by Facebook, and that is being dumped by text. Has that happened to anybody? No, just me again. I'm coming out of this looking good, aren't I, so far? What you don't ever want to receive is a text that says, you're dumped. YRDMPD. I'm quite old-fashioned. When I get chucked by a girl, I want the fucking bitch to use some vowels. I'm thinking about that, right? And I bet there's people in here that do this. When did everybody get so busy that they couldn't be bothered to type the O in OK? K. Fuck off. I also have this really big issue with Twitter, or twatter, as I know it. See, that is pure comedy gold, that. You see, Twitter, twatter, brilliant. I spent minutes writing this. The thing is with Twitter, right, Twitter is one of those apps, apparently, an app. Bullshit. Twitter is an app, apparently, for people that get bored of themselves by the end of a sentence. I mean, I am a complex human being. I have feelings, I have emotions, I have terror right at this moment, but I am not going to Twitter anything in 120 characters that's going to say anything fucking useful about me, am I? I mean, imagine if Shakespeare was around now. Shakespeare, R. Heart J, smiley face. Hamlet is a bit fed up. It's bullshit, isn't it? I mean, really it is. Another thing, right? Do I need to know that Stephen Fry is stuck in a lift? Do I fuck? Unless I am stood underneath it with a petrol can and a box of fucking matches. No, it's true. I fucking hate him. The other thing is, like, apart from Stephen Fry, I've had a look on Twitter, and there is not a single person who has got more than 5 friends. So why not just fucking text your mates? What's this Twitter bollocks? It fucking annoys me. And the other thing, right? iPhones. Solving life's little problems one app at a time. If that was true, where is the Find Mark a Girlfriend app? Honestly, it pisses me off. Right, there is one thing, as I said, I am quite nervous, and it's quite hot up here. But I don't know if any of you know, this is not me actually being spontaneously brilliant. I have actually spent a long time, Chris has got the text written in front of him. I have spent a long time writing a text, and I have a little bit of a thing down there. Helen has spent the entire interval scribbling notes on the back of her hand. Which is good, because famous comedians do that too. I don't know if you know this, Helen. Russell Brand has his entire set tattooed on his arm. Admittedly, just has the word shagging and stupid fucking voice. But I, on the other hand, I am going to share with you now. I hope this comes out. I'm going to share with you now. Shouldn't have brought my phone on stage, should I? I'm going to share with you now my own personal aid memoir when things go horribly, horribly wrong. Hang on. That is my phone ringing. Oh, it's my ex-girlfriend. Brilliant. She probably just went for the bits about her. So anyway, here is my aid memoir. So if you can just hang on to that for me, Mark, and show me it in a minute. Somebody want to answer the phone to Cassie? That'd be lovely. It's now, I'm not answering it now. It'll be embarrassing. Because I don't want to be chucked again in front of 45 people, you know. It was bad enough last time. Anyway, yeah. Well, actually, what I'm liking in here is the fact that I have come in what will now... I could have quite literally died on stage then. I have come in what will now be known as emo camouflage. If I pull my hands in, you won't be able to fucking see me. If I go like that, that's brilliant. I'm sneezing and I'm disguised. Actually, it's actually true, you know, though. I may not be Noel Fielding's dad. That is a lie. But I actually did invent emo. Me, personally, I invented it. So if any of you have got children at home that sit in their rooms moping, wearing black nail varnish and eyeliner, stripy tops and whining a fucking lot, that's my fault. And I am really fucking sorry about it. Honestly, I am. I shouldn't have done it.